Good morning, YouTube. My name's Minty. Welcome to my channel. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I recently acquired the GH5. Love the camera, but when I'm recording my videos for you guys and it's facing me and I'm the only one recording, it can be a little bit tricky to actually capture capture focus and make sure it's in focus. And solo running and gunning as I do, it is a bit of a limiter. The other limitation is recently I've had a lot of passion for photography again, and the GH5 is just not the best camera for photography. Once again, its autofocus isn't the best. It's micro four thirds, so in low light settings, which I do like shooting in, it doesn't excel. So I've been considering what ecosystem I'm going into. For those of you that don't know, in the photography videography world, there's something called ecosystems. Basically, it's the same way as if you buy a tool set. If you buy Craftsman, Milwaukee, etc., then you're stuck with the tools and you're stuck with the limitations of what they sell to, apply the same batteries to the same items. Same thing goes for photography and videography. We have Sony, Panasonic, Nikon, Canon, and I'm probably forgetting a couple others, to be fair. But I want to go into full frame, but I haven't been able to decide what camera I wanted to get. Now today I was able to get a really, really good deal on a Panasonic S5 II, and I'm really excited to grab it. What I am going to end up doing is actually selling the GH5 and the lenses I just picked up for it and applying that towards this camera. This camera is just going to be able to provide a little bit more of what I'm wanting. So I'm going to go ahead and capture that for you guys, as well as what I do for the rest of the day. Today, our schedule isn't too busy. We do have an Airbnb property that we're taking care of. Currently, my manager and best friend, Raphael, is currently there addressing that now while I'm driving all the way to the Kansas side to Overland Park to pick up this camera from Best Buy. So I will keep you guys in the loop as I go on with my day. Alright guys, I don't want to film in there out of respect for the employees and just the establishment. Went ahead and grabbed our Lumix S5 II and our 50mm 1.8. The Lumix itself comes with a 20 to 60mm variable, but I'm going to be acquiring here in the next few days, or as soon as possible, 85mm as on full frame. That is my favorite lens to use, not primarily for video, but in general for portraiture and stuff like that. So anyways guys, I am now on the way back to the Airbnb property to go from there. Thank you guys. Alrighty, I've picked up the camera. This is the first time I was actually using Best Buy pickup. The deal I got had to be done through pickup, but honestly it was pretty simple. I just went up to the pickup counter, they scanned it, that's pretty much it, and gave me the camera and the lens. I thought they'd check ID or something, being it's a pretty big purchase, but no, it was pretty straightforward. Having bought this camera, this is actually the first time in probably 10 years that I've bought a camera brand new. The last ever camera that I bought completely brand new was my first T3i when I first made YouTube videos about 7 years ago. So it's a bit of a special moment for me, and it's a lot of mixed feelings. I grew up very poor in California. Parents didn't have much money, and we'd barely get by, but my parents always made sure that I had everything I ever wanted. Now, my relationship with my parents isn't the best, but has improved over time. But regardless of that, it's always hard for me to accept when I am finally able to purchase something like this for myself. Typically, I do always hunt for deals, but this was a special moment for me. The deal I got actually was comparable to buying used, and it's completely brand new with warranty and everything. So it was a no-brainer in my eyes, but still, it's a really good feeling, and sometimes I just have a hard time accepting that I was able to do it, that this was me, and I'm really thankful for all the supportive friends I have. My best friend Raphael, Garrett, my husband Paul. They always support my ideas and my passions, and I couldn't be more thankful. And I'm really excited for the content that's to come. I kind of feel like it's that time, you know. Let's make some awesome content. Let's put some positivity out in the world. There's so much negativity, and overall, I'm just really excited. But off that tangent, I am on the way back to the Airbnb property now to assist Raphael. Raphael's been kicking butt there. He's been helping me a lot more than typical. He always helps me a ton, but with my leg being injured, my capabilities of assisting haven't been the best, especially because when you're cleaning, you have to do a lot of bending over, stair climbing, especially a lot of our properties have a lot of stairs. But anyways, I'm on the way there now, and thank you guys for listening to my little rant. It wasn't more a rant, it was just sharing my feelings, I guess. But see you guys shortly. All right, guys, we are now at the property. I'm going to go ahead and touch base with Raphael and see how we're doing. Not trying to reveal too much information of the properties or where we are, and just for the sake of the privacy of the Airbnb owners. But I'm going to go talk to Raph now.
Okay,
Hello,
is that
hello.
going in your video?
Yes.
No, I.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Awesome. Working on bathrooms?
Yeah.
Nice. But bam. Now this isn't perfect, but this is just a turnover clean where we don't do a super deep dive and deep clean. But this is still much better than where it was before, and in a fraction of the time it would have taken us to do a deep clean. So, yeah. All right, guys, we are almost wrapping up here at this Airbnb property. This one took us a lot longer than they typically do. But this property is known to be our problem property. The guests that stay here just typically don't take care of the property, and this was no exception. I'll include some pictures alongside here. But what was special about this specific situation is that the guests sent an earlier message to the host stating that, you know, they're going to be super respectful to the property. Let us know what the checkout instructions are. Obviously, they didn't take care of it. So right now, Raphael's wrapping up. My knee is acting up a little bit just from the constant walking around. So instead of just sitting around doing nothing, I'm just going to go grab food really quickly. So after we finish, Raphael doesn't have to wait for me to go grab food, etc. So we can go on with our day. But yeah, I'll include some pictures of this rough turnover now. And got my fast food. Now, surprisingly, I am on a diet as I'm holding McDonald's, but I started keto not too long ago. So there's not a lot of affordable options when it comes to keto. Typically, you're just skimping on your portions, paying the same price or a little extra just to get the adequate amount of food. So typically what I do is I actually just get 2 spicy McChickens, and I just remove the buns and eat the patty. And it gives me protein, and the carb intake is about 10 grams per. So it's not too bad, and it's still within the keto range. That would be my suggestion if someone is on keto. It's not the best food, like I said, but it isn't an affordable option. I just don't feel right about paying $13, $14 for a bowl at like Chipotle, for example, where you're getting less ingredients. So anyways, that's my 2 takes. I'm going to quickly eat here and then head back and grab Raph as he's wrapping up on the Airbnb property. All right, YouTube, I just got busy the rest of the day. Ended up finishing that Airbnb. Then we went ahead and went to the Bedford Photo in Overland Park, and they had the Panasonic rep there. Talked to them a little bit more about the new camera I obtained and what lenses they recommend. And that was pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your weeks, and stay safe out there.